trees have grown, and we are ready to get going into cutting our trees. This is the truck that we're going to use. How we put that third hide loading position? No, I don't care about that. Oh, switch all start, whatever. Alright, there you go. Simple as that. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that does, but wow, there is one mighty truck. So let's put our load. Ooh, don't smash it here. So this is our truck that we're going to use for our tree cutting. So everything is ready. I've leased the equipment. Lost a little bit of money, not too much money, because the equipment wasn't over the top expensive. This is one decent truck, I'm telling you. It's cool. It's you can drive it real good. So that's the equipment that we're going to use for cutting the trees down. And this is the equipment, the truck that we're going to use to sell the trees that we are going to cut. So all of this is leased. We'll wait till the morning and then we'll get going. Okay, so I've downloaded these two John Deeres. None of them seem to work. They don't seem to, I don't know why, but they don't seem to want to cut the tree down at all. So you get there, it grabs onto the tree, but it doesn't cut it. This particular one next to me, it's not big enough to actually, let's go this way and you can get a bit of a better view. So you've got these. So this is why I don't really do a lot of trees in this game. So all done, press B to cut it, and this is what it does. Alright, I'll get rid of this and lease the in-game one, and that way we can actually get the job done. Okay, so we're managing to cut down the trees, and yeah, I've realized that it wasn't the fault of this machinery. It was actually, well, we managed to cut down trees, and while we did that, I learned that it wasn't the fault of the machinery. I was using it wrong. So like I said, I don't normally do this in game. It's something that is very tedious, and I don't really like doing these kind of jobs. Let's see if we can do it in cab. And no, you cannot, because I just did it the wrong way, so I'm nowhere near the tree. It is my least favorite thing about... Oh. Okay. This is what happens when you've got the tree so close to the train and the train comes around. So yeah, it was me pressing the wrong buttons and actually not looking at the instructions, if I could sort of say that. That meant that I was kind of doing everything wrong as far as you know, as far as getting next to the trees and all that sort of nonsense. So it wasn't anything to do with those mods. It was more to do with the fact that I, not using this before, didn't really know what I was doing. So that's it. There you go. So I'm getting used to the buttons on the mouse to kind of learn which is the button for cutting and which is the button for moving things around. So please bear with me. We will get to it. Now, obviously, this is going to be painful. It's going to be painful for me, and it's going to be painful for you guys. So I'm not going to get you to sit here through all of this while I... let's try to do one in cab, hey? Okay, that should be low enough. Bump into the tree until we get to the bottom. There you are. And now we get ourselves, put it down. And there you are. Get a couple of branches are slapping us in the face, but hey, such is life. Again, it is something that I'm sure that if I played around with cutting trees a bit more, I would probably do a much better job at it. But because I'm not, I just don't have the patience to do this job in Farming Simulator. Even though it doesn't seem to be as painful now that I'm kind of getting used to it. Yeah, the job, it's not a job that I've got my face full of branches over here. It's not a job that I like to do a lot. So it's going to be fun cutting all these trees down. But hopefully it will be profitable. Nothing's worse than me doing this. Oh, hey, there goes the tool. It's completely destroyed. Yeah, so we're going to cut down all these trees. And like I said, it better be profitable. I probably should have checked. I'm assuming that there is a sales point for trees on this map. I suppose that's something that I should have checked before I started to do to plant trees. Alright, let's get ourselves into a position. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'd have to say myself, this is not too bad considering that, like I said, very, very few times since I've played Farming Simulator, I have done this. So, oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, this is not going to be good. Let's try and kind of twist it around if we can a bit. There we are. How did I know this is going to happen? He's going to sort of torture me by grabbing me the train with him. And I've only cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees. You know, I am already being bashed up by the train, hey? Let's go in cab view. Was actually centered with everything else. Okay, get this a bit that way, get this a bit higher, and drive a bit more in, lift them up, reverse out of here, and do this. And get it cut. And repeat the process until I get over the chicken coop. Okay, reverse ourselves out of here. Ourselves in that kind of a position and cut the tree. You know, I'm actually surprised. Like I said, I'm pretty slack with this. So, yeah, it's actually very surprising how the fact that I could do this. I honestly wasn't really looking forward to this. So this is why I wanted to sort of try different mods on it, and I may even go back and list them again, just for the fun of actually trying it out. I'm still deciding what I'm gonna do with this block of land over here. After I cut the trees down, I may just look for something else. Like I do have global, there's a global company, and there's a couple of factories that I could probably put on. I am actually going to, after I finish with these trees, see how much money we've got. I worked it out. If I sell what we have, the blocks of land that we have, and so if I sell the block of land and everything that we own here, we could actually have enough funds to buy our big farm. But it would simply mean that at that stage we would only be able to do cows, because, well, not do cows, but just grow cows, because we're sort of going to be stuck with grass fields only. Not that we couldn't obviously create fields and have arable fields. And for that reason, I kind of like the idea of keeping this part as well, and just making that part our animal, oh, not the reverse, our animal side of things. So moving all the equipment to do with cows on that side of the map once we buy it. So I may actually, just to speed things up, I may actually end up borrowing the money. Oh, don't go that way, don't go that way. Oh. Okay, let's hope there's no trains coming, eh? Okay, come on, let's get it ran down with real quick before a train comes and smashes into us. Yeah, so I may actually, I'll sell all these trees off, obviously, and then I'll have a look on the, ooh, there's a train, don't grab us. Yeah, I'll borrow the rest of the money and buy the farm, the almost $2 million farm, and yeah, start getting into cows. Am I firing up from? Yes, I am. Yeah, and that way we can sort of speed things up a little bit instead of, you know, me sort of taking time to make the $2 million. And that way we can have the money to start right now and then pay off the loan. We will be paying off the loan. We do have a $90,000 loan right now. So we're not going to just pretend that that loan doesn't exist, because we all know that it does exist. And we are going to pay that loan as well. So we're going to borrow whatever money we need to buy that farm. And obviously the $92,000, I believe, that we have in debt right now. Oops, don't go too much into it. I wouldn't have a clue where that is going. But the looks of it is going by the side of the tree. Yep. So we'll do a little bit of the exterior view as well. Oh, come on, don't do that. Retract a little bit. Get ourselves down. It's funny because I thought, you know, exterior view would be easier, but I seem to be struggling more with the exterior view than what I am with the other view, the interior view. Oh, there goes the eggs. Okay, I'll continue cutting some trees. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys with me doing all of this, you know, recording every single tree, cutting down every single tree. Will be here for a long time. What I do want to see is how this truck works as far as auto loading is concerned. I am not even going to attempt to manually load all these trees into a truck. So let's have a look. So B will be the auto load. Switch to the left. Start is B. So Z. I'm not quite sure what. Lift crane? What crane? I think I'm probably missing something here. Okay. So, it would be nice to do O. Okay. So, we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. Doesn't have... Yes, it does. Alright, so this is as good. The last time I did this was Fs19. And looks like this is as good as that. You know what? I think this is a design by Papa Smurf. He has his own mods that he does. Look him up. He does a fantastic job in my opinion with these mods. Okay, so we're going to have a bunch of trees here. Get ourselves into. So is this full? Okay. So now let's find out. Whoa. I mean, we kind of went overboard. Alright, so it's let's not get onto the track. The last thing we need to do, we need to have that third wheel then. Alright, where do we sell timber? Or wood chips? Where do I sell wood chips? It's a sawmill. There you are. Where is a sawmill? There we are. So we got 2 sawmills. Okay. So we are... Okay, so we're gonna have to go down the road and get all these done. Alright, so let's go to the sawmill and try and sell all this timber. Let's see how well this truck handles with all that weight on top of it. Go jumping all over the place. Oh, no, fall down. Alright, fall down. We'll come and get you some later on. Right. This is really asking for an accident, isn't it? He's speeding up with a... It's the exterior view. It's probably a much more pleasant way or more enjoyable way to crash. Okay, we're gonna have to get off the highway. You know what's not too bad as far as oh, it's not too bad. It's handling pretty good considering. Am I going the right way? Okay. Yes, we definitely are going the right way, and we better stop indicating. I need to kind of get myself onto... Oh, you're kidding. That's exactly what I was thinking. I have to get myself more in the middle so I don't get hanged up on the... Wide light coming over here. Let's... We don't have a beacon to warn everybody. don't went to illegally. Oh, don't fall on top of the guy. We just killed that guy. We just killed him, and now they're stuck there. So let's have a look at selling this timber over here. I'll put that. I don't need this, and I don't need you. So we've got here. Is this where we sell the timber? I think so. I want to see what sort of money we get for this. So we got, yeah, oh, there you go. And then we'll go and pick up that timber over there. $47,000. We've not even sold everything yet. I wonder if I did it again. Will it? No, it's not recognizing that rest of it. Okay, now. 47. So $50,000 for not that many trees. You know, I have to say that I really like this truck. It's a bit of a pain to go in reverse, but I know why it is a pain, because of that. There you go. So that rear tire, it probably doesn't need it. All right, what about the timber? Oh, there it is. Okay, start auto load. I have started it. Why aren't you picking it up? Okay, hide that. B, start auto load. Oh look, even the even the trailer hitch goes up and down. There you go. Get rid of that. So O switches to the other side. B loads it. You know what? Let's just give up on that idea. And we will get this tree ourselves. And smash every single car in the road with it. How's that? Whoa, don't do that. Stop your whinging. I'm trying to get the tree taken care of so you can drive after killing you. So what are you whinging about? Yeah, so obviously for whatever how many trees we cut, about 10 trees, we got $50,000. So I'm going to cut the rest of the trees and bring you in as I'm probably bringing the last load to the sales point. I don't think there's much point in me filming every single bit. How much do we get for a tree? Oh, go back. That's not bad. Okay. Get rid of the map. So I'll see you while I'm almost done with all the trees. Okay, trees are gone. I hired this machine which takes care of the stumps. So all the stumps on that side is gone. Now, I like this machine because this is how quickly it gets rid of stumps. Like, you don't even have to bother to sit there. I know it's not realistic, but you know, I can't complain about this. This really makes you know, easy work of these particular stumps. Let's see if I can get rid of this tree over here as well. There you go. Gone ski. So no more trees. All we have is we have the trees that we've got right there on that truck, and I will return this before we're getting charged too much on it. So let's get ourselves in the truck and let's get rid of the thing that we list, and let's get ourselves back to the sales point to sell these trees that we got left, a few trees that we got left, and then I'll show you the amount of money that we made from the trees, and we'll call it a night or a day or a morning, depending on where you are. It'll be a night for me. Let's get rid of the lights. Okay. Last sales. So we got $27,000 off this particular sales point. I'll get out of there because it's blinding here. So we've made, like I said, we had $270,000 off all those trees, which is a massive payout. Is it worth it as such? Yes, it is, especially if you like doing forestry. For me, no, it isn't, because I don't like doing forestry. So it takes forever to cut down all those trees. This is one of the other farms that we could get ourselves. Let's quickly go and investigate before we call it quits. Let's investigate this particular yard. It looks really nice. Okay, so I'm assuming, okay, this is your machinery shed, workshop type of thing. Do they work, or do they only work? I think they only work if you buy them. But you can definitely see these really nice sheds, nice and spacious. Gives you quite a bit of, wow, this is nice. It is a nice, where am I? Just out of curiosity, how much would it cost to buy this thing? $700,000. So we've got $835,000. That's what I said. If I sell everything, so that's $500,000. That's $1 million there. I would have $1.8 million, and this is what I want to buy, which is 1.7. So I would definitely have enough money. Let's return the truck before we get charged for it. Definitely have enough money to do what I wanted to do. But I've kind of made this into such a nice yard that I sort of like the way I set it all up, that I don't really want to sell it now. We got our chickens over there, and I'm going to do something now with this block of land that we've so I'm going to fix this up first, obviously, that we've left for ourselves over here. I was actually considering buying that block of land there. I think that's got cows on it. But I will have a look at, and sort of make a decision. Do we want to come down over here and have this really nice, cow pasture kind of thing, which would mean that we would have we would be at the two opposite ends of the map, right at the bottom and right at the top, which is not a problem. That's not that big of a deal. Or do we want to just buy this particular block of land here? I think this is the one that's got some sort of, this one here, and just kind of stick to this side of the map. So I don't know, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I will not make a purchase until we obviously get ourselves into the next episode, and that way we will make a decision, based on your comments as well, but we will make a decision nevertheless. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for taking the time to view my video. If you have any suggestions, like I just said, feel free to write them down. Fertilize weeds. Oh, wow, we got 100% weeds, so we got to take care of this field. And yeah, please like and subscribe. And like always, you be kind to each other. God bless you, and have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, depending on where you are around the world. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.